That's all right. You don't want to shout with me because you still hanging on to that mess. And you think it's going to get better. It ain't going to get better. It's going to get better when you get better. When you get better, you're going to let it go and stop whining about it. Oh, Lord, I wasn't supposed to preach today. So, verse 2. To proclaim the power of the gospel is to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, which means this is the day of the Lord. This is the time of the Lord's appearing. And God is telling me to tell you that this is your season. This is the time when the Lord is getting ready to show up and show out in your life. This is the time that God is going to rain down his blessings upon you. But you got to look at those pre-verses. When the pre-verses said that there are some things that the gospel got to do in your life in order for you to experience the goodness of God. Because there are some things that God has for you. But if you just position and posture yourself where you can receive it, God is going to do something that your eyes haven't seen, your ears haven't heard, it hasn't even entered into your spirit. This is the acceptable year of the Lord. 2011 is the acceptable year of the Lord. God is getting ready to open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that you won't have room to receive. It's some things that you were waiting on to manifest in 10. God is saying, I'm getting ready to show it in 11. It's some things that you claimed in 10. God said, I was just measuring your faithfulness. I'm getting ready to show it to you in 11. There are some children who are bound in 10. God getting ready to do something for them in 11. If you just say, Lord, oh, come on and come now. God said, I'm getting ready to show up and show up. I believe that today. I believe that today. I'm sick of the devil robbing me of everything. And let me tell you something. I used to say some stuff in the world. I'm saying some stuff while I'm saying now. I'm saying, God, I receive it now. God, I thank you in advance for my blessing. Oh, I praise you now. This is a vocal pilgrimage. You got to thank God in advance for the blessing. You can't wait till it comes and then say, oh, God, I thank you. That means you will only thank him when you get something. But if you thank him before you get something, you will have a... Go on and thank him in advance at the beginning of 11 or how he's going to bless you throughout 11. What's his word? This is the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God. In other words, the day of vengeance is of our God. And some folk who bothered you in 10, they don't bother you in 11. Some folk got on your nerve, had you on your knees, crying out to God, interceding and things. God getting ready to deal with them. You better hit a pastor today. There's some things you tried to help people and you tried to do all you could for people. You just went the extra mile and did something. And the more you tried to help people, seems like the nastier they got to you. And God is saying, honey, I'm getting ready to step in. And let me help you. One day my babies was fighting at school. And two of them was fighting. And all of a sudden, the one that was supposed to be the bully was just trying to mar. And then all of a sudden, this real big old boss stepped up. He said, you move on out the way. I got this for you. I've been waiting to deal with him. And that's what God is getting ready to do for some of you. You've been dealing with some things. All last year, God told me to tell you to step aside. I got this battle. This battle don't belong to you. It belongs to the... Okay. Pastor Amos, I was not supposed to preach today. I was only supposed to play. So there's some stuff you've been dealing with in 10 you're not going to deal with in 11. Because let me see, the Bible said in Exodus, he told the people that the enemies you see today, you won't see them tomorrow. So all them haters, all them folk who've been after you and worrying you see him? Now, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. That's how you do it. Because God can ready to deal with him. And see, let me tell you something. When God deal with him, you won't be nowhere around. That's what I love. See, let me put a pin right here. That's the reason why when folks do you wrong, don't call.